Hey there, fight fans. In today's video, the MMA community erupted in response to Khamzat's unexpected decision. Chimaev refused to headline UFC 300, missing his chance to become a UFC champion, which is really kind of unbelievable. So we're gonna see what's going on there. Delve into McGregor's latest social media antics that have set the internet on fire, igniting a fervent desire among fans for his appearance on Joe Rogan's podcast. But that's not all. Today we dive into a shocking transformation of Paulo Costa. Stay tuned because you don't want to miss a second of this action-packed episode. But before we dive in, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like if you enjoy the content. Thank you very much in advance. Now, as you know, McGregor never misses an opportunity to flaunt his extraordinary wealth, whether it's by making grand entrances on his Lamborghini yacht at the Monaco Grand Prix, showcasing his fleet of luxury supercars, or frequently sharing glimpses of his exquisite timepieces on social media. His social media feeds are a window into a world of opulence, frequently adorned with images of his exquisite timepieces. Watches from brands like Patek Philippe and Rolex are not just accessories for McGregor. They are symbols of his success, each piece telling a story of battles won and barriers broken.
Black 11.
What is it I'm playing?
You got completely in on Black 11? Oh, no, yeah.
Look at the length that's coming.
We got red 14.
14 red.
About folk.
I still there. 14th of July.
During an episode of his podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience last June, the veteran UFC commentator spoke with American bow hunter Cameron Haynes, and Rogan said this.
Why do you become famous in the first place? Why do you become successful in the first place? So you can live like a fucking baller.
Yeah, but
and that's what Conor's doing.
But you can do
Just
that shit when
pulled
you're
his
old.
Yacht up to the fucking Formula One.
Yeah.
So he's watching the Formula One while he's eating
I
breakfast
know.
off the back of his yacht.
It looks great, but
Yeah, it does.
I want to see him in the gym.
I want him to do what he wants to do. And if Conor McGregor wants to fucking buy diamonds and lay around in the sun, I'm all there
I
for
want
it.
him to
The
come-
guy earned every fucking penny he got. I'm happy for him.
Now, it has been a long time since the podcast, but McGregor only recently responded to Rogan's remarks with the words, "Love you, Joe." This sparked excitement among his followers, leading to a flurry of comments expressing a fervent desire for him to appear on Joe Rogan's podcast. One fan wrote, "When does the Mac make an appearance on JRE?" That is really the question. Chris McCrypto wrote, "Damn, a Conor McGregor Joe Rogan pod would be the biggest of 2024. We want to hear all the stories, from fighting to fame to business success. Let's hear it." New York Sports Media wrote, "It's about time to do a JRE. First episode on X?" Another fan wrote, "Go on the podcast already. That podcast would go crazy. We would love to see you champ as a guest on Joe Rogan JRE." And there was a lot of other such requests. People want to see Conor at Rogan's podcast. Even Khabib Nurmagomedov owes some of his fame to McGregor, a sentiment that even his close friend Daniel Cormier acknowledges. And that is a fact. So while fans eagerly await McGregor's potential return and possible appearance on Joe Rogan's podcast, the MMA world continues to be abuzz with excitement and speculation surrounding the enigmatic Irishman.
You're staying switched on, jab, and you're switched on, jab, and you're switched on. When you throw the combination, jab, slip, uppercut, backhand, roll. This is you, bouncing. Always the movement. Jab, slip, uppercut, right hand, roll, and then what? Then we're still here, boom, boom, boom. Still here. You're doing this, boom, boom, boom. Back into the center. You're doing sharp, staying up like the jab. Stay like that, even after the main combination. So, boom, 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 and then we're still here, ready to go again. No, boom, boom. That's bollocks, but better.
The rise and fall of hype trains in MMA is as predictable as it is tumultuous. One moment a fighter is soaring towards stardom on the wings of expectation. The next they're grappling with controversy and criticism. Such is the case with Khamzat Chimaev, whose rapid ascent through the ranks of the UFC has been met with both adulation and frustration. When rumors swirled about Chimaev's potential fight at UFC 300, fans held their breath in anticipation. Ariel Helwani's mention of a possible title shot only served to fuel the flames of excitement.
I think, right now, if the UFC had their way, if they can snap their fingers and make the biggest fight in their mind happen, and the fight that they've been working on happen, and have their say as to what is the main event for UFC 300, I think that they would make Leon Edwards versus Khamzat Chimaev.
Yet just as quickly as the speculation ignited, it was extinguished by Chimaev's announcement that he would not compete due to Ramadan.
Anyone, man. Please see anyone, man. But not in Ramadan. I think it's Ramadan, UFC 300. So maybe with somebody in Saudi Arabia. I was fight there. Not fighting in Ramadan anymore. That's why I will be somebody. This guy is nobody. Look at him crying all the time. His shit voice is scary. Please see anyone, man. But not in Ramadan.
However, prior to this, he stated several times that he wanted to compete at UFC 300. Additionally, he has already fought during Ramadan 3 different times, so it is unlikely that the Chechen only recently learned that UFC 300 overlaps with these dates. Now, of course, Ramadan is a sacred month of fasting for Muslims worldwide, and it holds immense significance for Chimaev. While some may see his decision as detrimental to his career, others recognize the importance of staying true to one's beliefs, even in the face of adversity. However, not everyone is as understanding. The MMA community voiced frustration with Chimaev's perceived inconsistency and indecision. They argue that his sporadic fight schedule and changing statements are detrimental to his career and the sport as a whole. For example, the British fella believes Chimaev won't be active if he becomes the champion, saying, "As a Khamzat fan, this is why I have more respect for Bilal, because he would fight in Ramadan and doesn't pick his fights. Like, seriously makes me realize if Khamzat gets a title, he won't be as active." Another fan shared a similar sentiment. "Oh, well, no title shot then. Remember the rules. If you say no, you go to the back of the queue. Besides, a champion that only fights in Saudi only fights once a year is poison for a division as champion." Another fan wrote, "How do you call for Duplessis at UFC 300, do an interview with Brett Okamoto repeating it, and now you're saying you're not going to fight because of Ramadan? I have been his biggest fan, but I am fucking sick of this shit at this point. The money has ruined him. Honestly, Chimaev is one of my favorite fighters, but his reputation has suffered greatly lately. Khamzat is called a champion of Twitter, the champion in number of calls to fighters, and then they openly ridicule the traditional phrase, 'see you soon,' which is something that Chimaev almost always uses. Now, Chimaev sits in 11th place in the rankings without fights, without a single title fighter, and without a visa to the United States. He stated that he wants to fight in Saudi Arabia in June. Now that's kind of logical since he can fly there safely, so perhaps also maybe to Singapore and France, but what? In addition, the tournament in Saudi Arabia is a fight night, which means that Khamzat's ambitions have already started to creep down. The man once hailed as the potential successor to Conor McGregor, destined to be the shining star of the promotion, is now gradually fading into the background. Borza's UFC career, which once held such promise, is now turning into one of the greatest disappointments in the promotion's history. However, amidst this downfall, Khamzat has managed to retain the love of his fans and the respect of the UFC. But despite these problems, the promotion's management, well, they still love Chimaev and hope that the problem will soon be resolved. After all, he does remain a charismatic and captivating fighter who commands significant attention. There's no denying that the UFC is in a constant need of fresh stars, and Khamzat potentially can be at the top for a long time. However, this coming year is likely to be crucial for him. Will he rise to the occasion and fulfill his potential, or will he continue to struggle? It is a question that divides opinions. Do you believe that Chimaev will eventually claim championship gold? Share your thoughts down in the comments below. Paulo Costa exhibited excellent form ahead of his fight with Robert Whittaker.
Let's go!
No. The legs. No. Okay. Do something. I knew it. I knew it was coming.
Winner by submission, blue corner, Nina.
Good fight.
Yeah,
Very
good fight.
Good fight. Very good. Hey, good job.
Very good job.
Now progress. You got me choked. There you go. Tell me this. She has some skill.
No!
Some skill.
I'm trying to hug you. That's it. I'm done.
Whoa.
That is all for today. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel because it is very important to us. And thank you all in advance.